My phone overheated from the heat from the torch, so I missed capturing adding a pinch of borax and working out the impurities from these shell casings. Had a lousy pour. Cut off our overflow. You always want to go straight up and down. Yeah, patience. Patience is hard. And turn off our lights to anneal. Got a nice glow. Gonna pickle her for a bit and then put it in the rolling mill. Coming over the handy dandy Pepe Tools 130 combination rolling mill. You could melt and recycle silver, gold, any metal. In this case, 9mm Winchester brass. And pass it through. Half turn. Pass it through. We're always going to go in the same direction. That'll prevent cracks and weaknesses. Half turn advance. Elongating our brass. Kill the light so we can see that glow. Remember, annealing causes the molecules to expand and that'll soften the metal. We're just looking for a glow, which we're there. It's hot. Hear that sizzle. Lights on. I need Alexa in my studio. I need so many things. Might put a wish list out for Christmas. Is that too much of a beggar? Wish list for Christmas tools. I'm gonna go sideways. We want to elongate this the other way. Give us more sheet. I don't usually work with brass. It's springy. Look at that, spring out. That was tighter than I should have done. I don't want to damage my mill. Getting there. 18 gauge is good for this application. Goes in real easy, and adjust your tension here for super tight. We're gonna turn some 9mm shell casings into a loving peace pendant, because that's what we do. This was litter at my buddy's mine. We need to reciprocate through our turns or you'll break your blade. And when you're first learning, you're gonna break lots of blades, so don't be upset. There's no fails, only success. When you learn from mistakes, that's progress. It's one of my favorite rap lyrics. We're real close to the edge there. I don't want a sharp point on the bottom, so I'm going to round this out a little. Time to lube her up. Cut so much smoother. Oh, I thought we broke our blade. Now we just got to the edge. Reciprocate through the turns. We're gonna drill, so we want a center punch. Line it up with our pilot holes. We have our eye protection on. We're gonna loosen our screw, pierce our sheet, adjust our tension, saw teeth facing down and 3 teeth making contact with metal sheet at all times. I'm gonna make the peace sign a little bit thicker than my pattern. This I'm getting used to. It feels like it takes longer, but that's because I'm learning this saw frame still. Oh, man, I'm gonna switch to my grandpa's. Now, instead of all those turns and knobs, the old Italian and French frames. Put it in like that, and then you push it with your heart. Tighten. Seems like it's much quicker to pierce. Yeah, see, that's much quicker. But it's a heavier saw, so like with many tools, there's a trade-off. If you got lots of piercing, go with the heavier blade. If you got to do a lot of cutting, �W𝐞𝐭𝐚𝐥 is a good tool. Getting there. Ah, I forgot to drill one hole. Last hole. We cut our top hoop upside down freestyle because we could see all our metal. Here we get our center cut out. How are we looking? Not bad for an old bullet casing. Final step, solder a bezel cup on and set our turquoise. Save this video for future reference. Thanks for tuning in and make it a beautiful day, friends.